Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, several acres of property are damaged after a brush fire in Council Bay. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. We'll get to that story in a second, but first we begin with breaking news. 2 Western Wisconsin police officers died in the line of duty Saturday, according to a post from the Hudson Police Department. The Barron County Sheriff's Department said the incident occurred near Cameron. That's over 2 hours from La Crosse. A Chaytec Police Department officer was conducting a traffic stop around 3:38 in the afternoon when there was an exchange of gunfire. The Wisconsin Department of Justice reported that. WCCO also shared that the Wisconsin Department of Criminal Investigation is investigating that critical incident in the county. Multiple police departments have shared their condolences on Facebook. This is a developing story. We'll have more information as it becomes available, and we'll also have more online. Holman Fire was called to the scene on Mark Trail this afternoon for a controlled burn, though, that got out of hand. Mostly grass was damaged, as well as some fences on the property. Holman Fire Department Captain Frank Garrow says the fire was contained quickly. One person was treated for smoke inhalation. Garrow says he doesn't recommend burning at this time of year.
It is not a good day to burn. Low humidity, mild winds, warm, just a perfect day.
He also says to be on the lookout for a possible burn ban coming up. Holman, Galesville, Farmington, and Onalaska fire departments assisted on scene. Thousands of volunteers turned up again today to help search for the missing Winona mom, Madeline Kingsbury. Volunteers aged 18 and older walked rough terrain in Winona and Fillmore counties. Kingsbury was last seen on March 31st after dropping off her children at daycare. Winona County's emergency management director says the public's support is appreciated.
We're extremely grateful. We just want everybody to keep an eye out. And I'm not even going to try to list all the people who have helped because I'll miss somebody, but we're just so thankful for everybody that has helped us out.
Kingsbury's family is offering a $50,000 reward for any information on her whereabouts. Winona Police also said in a release today they are ending those large organized searches. Law enforcement plans to do concentrated targeted searches from here on out. So if you know anything or you have any security camera footage, please contact Winona Police Department. Their phone number is at the bottom of your screen. And more than 20 years after it was first approved by the FDA, a federal judge in Texas has now halted the approval of the abortion pill mifepristone, the most common method of abortion in the United States. Bradley Blackburn has more on what it means and where the legal fight could be headed next.
The abortion pill mifepristone has been used in the U.S. for decades, but on Friday, federal judge Matthew Kazmierek, a Trump appointee in Amarillo, Texas, stayed the FDA's approval after challengers claimed the process was improper and a risk to patients. While the judge gave the government 7 days to appeal, abortion rights supporters slammed the ruling.
This decision is clearly about ideology and politics. It's not about science and medicine.
But in a separate case in Washington state Friday, a different federal judge appointed by President Obama said the government can't restrict access to the drug. Mifepristone is currently available by mail, even in states where abortion procedures are illegal. Legal experts say, at least for now, nothing will change.
I would say that there's a possibility that pharmacies can continue to provide mifepristone and abortion clinics can continue to provide mifepristone even without FDA approval.
The Biden administration has already filed its notice of appeal in the Texas case.
It is contrary to what makes for good public health policy to allow courts and politicians to tell the FDA what it should do.
The dueling rulings set up a potential legal showdown that could wind up before the Supreme Court, which overturned Roe v. Wade last June. The Texas decision is energizing anti-abortion rights groups.
We are encouraged that the federal judiciary is finally taking a look at the approval of mifepristone and really holding the FDA to account.
The FDA argued the drug went through a 4-year approval process, and 99.9% of patients are treated without any adverse reaction. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The president has said his administration will fight the ruling.
Wow, what a gorgeous day across the area. We had temperatures in the 50s and 60s. And guess what? That trend's going to continue as we go into your Easter Sunday. 68 was the high in La Crosse. Viroqua, you made it to 64. 69 in Boscobel. 67 in Prairie du Chien. Preston, you made it to 65. Eau Claire, you made it to 63. In Eau Claire, right now, you're at 44 degrees. 42 in Ladysmith. 48 in Winona, 53 in Black River Falls, Double Nichols, 55 in La Crosse, and then upper 50s over towards Boscobel. So the next several hours, we'll see temperatures going into the upper 40s by the 1 o'clock hour. When you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the low to mid 40s will greet you. We will start the day off with mostly cloudy skies, and then the clouds will dissipate as we go throughout the afternoon and evening hours. Radar scan, we are picking up some false echoes at this hour. We have a clean sweep across the area. High pressure is large and in charge and is in control, and it's going to stay in control for a while. And Emily, coming up in the first warn forecast, we're talking temperatures in the 70s, and I have an 80 somewhere.
This is crazy.
Yes.
All right, stay tuned for when that is, huh?
Yes.
All right, thanks, Eric.
You bet.
And in Stoddard, nature lovers heard some expert advice. At the Focus on the Flyway event, expert photographers and naturalists shared helpful advice with the public. People got to learn about migrating waterfowl, bird identification tips, and how to capture the perfect bird shots. A member of the Mississippi Valley Conservancy says the ultimate goal is environmental awareness.
Our ultimate purpose is to create awareness of waterfowl and wildlife in this part of the world and what their needs are and what's threatening them.
If you missed today's event and you're interested in learning more about wildlife along the Mississippi, you can visit the Conservancy's official website. We'll post a link for you on our website. That is news8000.com. And back in Onalaska, Ultra Federal Credit Union helped families celebrate Easter at the Omni Center. There was face painting, photos with the Easter Bunny, and lots of treats for families to enjoy. This is the event's 51st year, and organizers say a big goal of the event is giving back.
We just really like to give back to the community. Ultra started in the La Crosse County area, and this is where we want to bring everything that we have, and really we just enjoy doing this.
So dogs in the La Crosse area also got a chance to hunt for eggs today. With some furry friends along the way, residents got to go egg hunting at Myrick Park. Over 125 dogs put their noses to the test, and they searched for dog treats and a golden egg. Organizers say this egg hunt is more than just fun.
We donate a lot of treats to the Coulee Region Humane Society and to local rescues, and this is just another way for us to be able to give back to the local community.
And of course, the Easter Bunny stopped by for a photo op. Coming up on News 8, caring for the homeless. Miami nonprofits are teaming up to spread love and change lives. A look at their Good Friday mission coming up later. But first, if you've been stocking up for Easter tomorrow, you probably noticed prices are up. We'll take a look at how eggflation is affecting Easter baskets. Coming up after the break. Stay with us.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Sometimes in louder situations, it's tough to hear what others are saying.
We just thought, why not get a baseline so that we know where we're at?
I think the staff is very friendly.
They live here in our community. They care about the people that live here. They want to help people hear better. I feel like we're in the business of keeping people's eyes healthy, but I feel like keeping your ears healthy is also very important, and all of our senses are important.
Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Jerry here, and welcome to Stockman's in Osseo, Wisconsin, where we have so much more in our 60,000 square foot store. Boots, men's, women's, and children's clothing, grocery, fresh produce, health and beauty, pet supplies, toys, automotive, farm supply, beer, wine, and liquor, hardware, sporting goods, paint, plumbing and electrical, and so much more. Come take the Stockman's tour, and I'll be looking for you.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
All those of us celebrating Easter will shell out more money this year on items like eggs and candy. The National Retail Federation says despite inflation, Americans are expected to spend $24 billion on the holiday. Carla Rogner has more.
A chocolate bunny is a must-have for any Easter basket. At Andy's Candies,
this week is the busiest.
Customers still filing in despite higher prices.
They're buying a little bit smaller bunnies, not as big as they used to.
But the total at the cash register is catching some customers by surprise.
Candy for the grandchildren. I wasn't expecting to go out there, but I came to Andy's Candy, and $2 later, they're getting candy.
Owners at the chocolate shop say they've had to raise their prices because the cost of the ingredients to make chocolate has gone up steadily. They say importing cocoa beans is getting more difficult and more expensive. Over at the grocery store,
oh my God, yes. Eggs are outrageous.
the Easter tradition to dye eggs will likely cost you more than last year.
We're going to do that tomorrow for sure, but the price of eggs is it keeps going, changing, and so I'm always stocking up. When I find low prices, I buy two dozen instead of one.
In an effort to fight eggflation, people like Julie are spending more time seeking out savings.
I went shopping and found a more affordable way to kind of go all out for my daughter. And I actually reused an Easter basket as well.
Others say they are making the best of the higher prices, determined to stick with their traditions.
The prices are a little bit higher than I'm accustomed to, but it's a special occasion and it's for special people, so I'm okay with it.
And eggs these days cost more than $3 a dozen. That's about double the price from a year ago. Well, coming up on News 8, bracing for high water. This warm-up could bring flooding our way. We'll take a look at what the Minneapolis melt could bring our way coming up after the break.
And in the world of weather, it's so nice to have to put on here twice. A warm and dry Easter ahead. I am going to keep an eye on some rain showers, though, as we go into Sunday night, going into early Monday morning. We'll talk about that in the First Warn forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or sweet cinnamon roll. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
A new day has dawned on the all-new Maury's, Audi, and Volkswagen of La Crosse. Feel the luxury of Maury's Audi as soon as you enter the new state-of-the-art Audi dealership. Audi technology and style incorporated into Maury's La Crosse Audi sales and service. Maury's Volkswagen La Crosse features an upbeat, high-tech atmosphere. Having service done, enjoy our relaxing lounge as you wait. Come experience excellence at the new and improved Volkswagen of La Crosse. New building, new location, same friendly staff. Maury's Audi and Volkswagen of La Crosse.
At Excel Energy, we're big into the little things. Because little things add up. Millions of even the smallest steps are just that. Millions of steps, all in the right direction. That's why we have programs that save you money, all of which add up to a carbon-free future. See how you can save at excelenergy.com/ways to save.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is looking to add maintenance technicians and want you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our new state-of-the-art training center, flexibility with 4 different shifts, competitive pay, career advancement, and a hefty benefits program. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office, Main Street, Arcadia.
I enjoy working with businesses, seeing their vision and being there every step of the way to watch them become successful.
Union State Bank meets our personal and business needs.
At Contractor Supply, our motto is your partner in building excellence, and Union State Bank is all of that.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Union State Bank. I wouldn't have what I have today if it wasn't for Union State Bank.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
So we'll get to the temperature specifics with Eric later, but these warmer days feel great, but with heavy snow yet to melt up north, it comes with a downside. WCCO meteorologist Joseph Dames explains what we could see soon.
It's been a long wait for temperatures to return to the 60s and 70s, and after a frozen winter and quite the cold spring, the thaw is finally on. Now, these warmer days are highly welcome, but they're going to come with a risk, and that is the increase in flooding. Why? Well, the pace for snowmelt is going to pick up this week. Now, snow depth has been shrinking to the south, but there's still a lot of snow on the ground from central Minnesota north. With warmer temperatures, the snowmelt will happen swiftly. And that means there will be a lot of water that needs to find a place into the river system. That, of course, will lead to swelling rivers. The National Weather Service says there's at least a 50% chance or greater for major flooding on the Mississippi through June. So with this snowfall on the ground, that is all surely going to be gone as these temperatures do warm on up. We have banner weather coming up, warmer days heading into the 70s, but that's going to mean, again, more water in the rivers and on the ground. Okay, the next weather team will have you covered. With these warmer days approaching, we will have those updates as we work through the week.
And we'll also have a look at how it affects us down the river soon. I'm sure Eric is tracking that, paying attention to all of that. I think it's kind of scary because we don't have a lot of snow here, but you forget with the Mississippi right there.
Right, we're sitting at 9.25 feet right now, and it is expected to go up to about 10.5 feet by next week. Keep in mind, the flood stage is 12 feet, so we're kind of inching closer to that, so that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on.
And there's piles of snow up there.
Oh, yeah, and even here, like I was out earlier, even in Onalaska, a lot of the parking lots still have those big mounds of snow, so it's got to go somewhere. So, tell you what, though, Easter is tomorrow.
It is.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be downright nice. Take a look at this. Here's a look at your forecast for your Easter Sunday, 67 degrees. And I want to draw your attention to one little piece of information on this graphic. If you look under the icon where it says 20% chance of precipitation, okay, this little guy right here, that is going to be in the evening and overnight hours. Do not cancel your Easter Sunday plans whatsoever. That's going to go, like I said, evening and overnight hours into Monday morning. Here's how we get to 67. We'll start the day off with temperatures right around 43 degrees. We'll go to 64 by the 4 o'clock hour and then upper 50s by the 8 o'clock time frame. Tomorrow, not bad at all. We're going to see temperatures in the 60s from top to bottom. Ladysmith, you're going to go to 62, 68 in Black River Falls, 67 Sparta, 65 in Viroqua, 68 will be the high in Boscobel. Today we made it to 68. Oh, so close to 70. I think we're going to get there either tomorrow, definitely Monday. 37 was our morning start. 56 and 35 is where we should be for this time of year. Eau Claire, you made it to 63, 10 degrees warmer than average. 35 was your morning start. 30 is where you should be for this time of year. Right now we're seeing a temperature of 44 degrees in Eau Claire. Your feels like temperature 44, and you have a nice north-northeast wind at around 3 miles per hour. La Crosse, we are sitting at the Double Nichols, 55 degrees. Humidity is sitting at 33% with winds out of the south-southeast at 8 miles per hour. So here's a look at the weather in motion. High pressure, our nice fair weather friend, is large. It is in charge. It is in control. We're on the back end of it. And a warm front is going to push its way through the Coulee region. That's going to do one big thing. That's what's going to warm us up as we go into the next several days. Matter of fact, you can see where the warm front is here on the map. Upper 50s towards Omaha. Tulsa's at 59, 65 in Dallas-Fort Worth. And that warm air, oh yeah, it's going to usher its way in as we go throughout the next several days. So let's take a look here at Sky Tracker. You can see the clouds start to pick up as we go into your evening and overnight hours. By the 2 o'clock hour, we'll see temperatures in the 60s. You see that nice southerly flow that is in play. There's that stray rain chance I was talking about. It's going to push its way through in the evening and overnight hours. 90% of us won't even see it. We'll stay mostly cloudy, but if you do see it, it'll just be a quick mover. It's out of here. By Monday morning, we'll see temperatures in the 40s and 50s when you wake up, and then we'll see mostly sunny skies by the afternoon and early evening hours. Watch what happens as we go throughout the week. You see this ridge of high pressure in control still, and when that stays in control, look what happens. Those temperatures, they really start to ramp up, and then we're going to cool down again as we go into the second half of next week. So the first one forecast for tonight, 42 degrees. We'll see partly cloudy skies, a nice light wind out of the southeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's a look at your forecast for tomorrow. We'll go to 47 by the 8 o'clock hour. How about 60s throughout the afternoon and early evening hours, and upper 50s, low 60s with cloudy skies by the 8 o'clock hour. And here's the balance of the 8-day forecast. Look at Monday, 70 degrees. We will do 10, yes, 10 warmer for Wednesday. Sunny skies and the big 8-0. Not too far behind on Thursday. We'll see mid 70s for Friday, then upper 60s for Saturday, upper 50s, low 60s with a rain chance on Sunday. And I've got a feeling the car will be washed. I'm trying to get Derek. We discussed this, so I'm trying to get Derek to wash our cars. But yeah.
You could get him too.
You what?
You could get him too.
Oh, easily. Just bribe him with cookies or something.
Yeah, there you go. I'll make some.
Hey.
You have to wash my car. Okay, coming up in sports, the latest from Augusta as bad weather leads to another wet day. The Brewers were going for their 7th straight win. Kate had the highlights next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. At Mayo Clinic Health System, get personalized specialty care with access to experts from orthopedics to neurosurgery and cardiology to cancer care, all close to home.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
The UWL Planetarium presents Album Encounters, a multimedia light and laser show set to rock music. Friday nights at 8 p.m. Public programs Saturday at 1, featuring sky phenomena during April. Mark your calendars for the annual Spring Gift and Craft Show at the Onalaska Omni Center, featuring over 100 vendors.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
You have a day before you. Make it the best it can be with Holiday Inn Express and Suites. How about breakfast to start your day? Coffee, milk, juice, hot food, cold food, brain food. Because you need it for that important meeting in our meeting space. And let's not forget about the afternoon workout to help you keep up with your goals. But your day can't be all work and no play, so you have set aside time for your family in the water.
Come make it a day at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Onalaska La Crosse.
Closeouts and clearances, deals and sales, pickup or delivery. It's tax return season at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop great prices on Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Craft furnishings. Buy sectionals, sofas, and recliners with power options. Accessorize with pieces like lamps, hanging art, and the area's largest selection of rugs. Winter is the best time to get cozy on a new mattress. Try out hybrid, double-sided, and all-foam mattresses on an adjustable base today. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet, Black River Falls.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
Entering tonight, the Brewers have rattled off 6 wins in a row and have been one of the hottest teams in baseball. The offense has been productive game after game, but tonight the Cardinals were trying to put an end to that. We go to American Family Field for Game 2 of 3. Eric Lauer on the mound for Milwaukee, but it wasn't really his day. Already 1-0 in the first, and Wilson Contreras is going to add to that. A little bloop single over second base. 1 run comes in to score. It's 2-0 St. Louis. To the third, 1 on, and Nolan Arenado is going to get all of this ball. A 2-run shot to deep left field. Cardinals jump out to a 4-0 lead. Still in the third, and Jordan Walker is going to make it 6-0. He blasts a 2-run shot to deep left field. And the Brewers offense never woke up. 6-0 the final. Brewers with just 5 hits in this one. The rookie Joey Wiemer got a hit, which means he's gotten a hit in 7 straight games to start his career. That's a Brewers record. Milwaukee now 6-2 on the year. They'll be going for the series win tomorrow. Switching to the Twins, they just have 2 losses on the year at home against the Astros. Second inning, 2 on for Kyle Farmer, and he gets a good chunk of this one. Sends it high and deep to left center. And that clears the fence for a 3-run home run. The home fans are loving it. Twins take a 3-0 lead. Same inning, 2 men on again. Trevor Larnach gets one through to the outfield. One runner's across. The throw home is in time. That cuts down Carlos Correa, but the Twins lead 4-0. Next inning, Twins in some trouble. Bases loaded for Yordan Alvarez, and he smokes this one. A grand slam to right field. We're all tied up. 8th inning now, 2 on for Christian Vasquez, and he lines one into left field. Nick Gordon has some wheels. He comes in to score. Twins take a 6-4 lead. Next batter, Byron Buxton, and you can kiss this one goodbye. His first home run of the year, and it's a beauty. Twins take a 5-run lead. They would go on to win 9-6. The final, Twins improved to 6-2 on the year. The offense looks good. Their starting pitching is dealing. They'll go again tomorrow. We did have some baseball down at Copeland Park. UW La Crosse taking on Stevens Point. 0-0 game early, and the Eagles make sure it stays that way. A 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. And then in the bottom half of the second, Ben Larange with 2 men on gets the single into left field, but the runner stays at third. Next batter, Jordan Williams up at the plate. He hits a deep fly ball to right. That's going to be deep enough to score a run. The Eagles take a 1-0 lead. Next inning, 2 on for George Seaman, and he delivers a hit up the middle. 1 run comes in to score. Eagles extend the lead as they would go on to win 12-6. Now, weather has taken over the Masters down in Augusta. The second round was suspended yesterday due to bad weather. It was finished early this morning, but shortly after round 3 got started, play was suspended once again. The plan is for round 3 to resume tomorrow morning. Then they'll finish round 4 later in the day. As of right now, Brooks Koepka is sitting in first with a 4-stroke lead over Jon Rahm. Both guys are through 6 holes for their third round, but will golf 30 holes tomorrow to see who's putting on the green jacket. In third place is Sam Bennett, who's just an amateur playing in his first ever Masters event. He's sitting at 6 under par, and then there are 4 guys tied at 4 under par. It's going to be a long day tomorrow for these guys, but all the highlights tomorrow night. All right, NBA season winding down. Timberwolves trying to get a better seed up against the Spurs, and Karl Anthony Towns going to the rim, laying it in. Wolves up 22. A few minutes later, Taurean Prince to Anthony Edwards. 1 more to Conley. 3 ball is good. Minnesota's offense was on fire today. Still in the third, Edwards and Cat playing a little give and go. Edwards on the baseline. A little jump shot knocks it down. A 25-point lead now, and it didn't really get much closer than that. 151-131 the final. Minnesota sets a new franchise record for points in a game. Timberwolves will play 1 more time tomorrow. They can end up anywhere from a 7 seed to a 9 seed, depending on what other teams do. But they'll be in the play-in tournament no matter what. Final day of the NBA season is tomorrow, then the playoffs right after that. We'll be right back.
We know taking your child to the dentist can feel like pulling teeth, but at Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, your child arrives with a smile and leaves with specialized oral care tailored to them. Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, where we have big fun taking care of little teeth.
Mere hours from the hustle and bustle of Midwest hubs, the La Crosse region offers exciting flavors, captivating views, and unparalleled outdoor recreation. Ignite your senses and make memories with those that matter most between the bluffs and along the mighty Mississippi River. Explore La Crosse invites you to join us on WKBT and online at news8000.com as we explore local businesses in our community. No matter your niche, your next adventure is calling and is just a road trip away.
Hello, my name's Boris Gump. Chocolate? Mama always said buying a car was like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. Me and Jenny, we buy all our cars at Sleepy Hollow. They got new cars and used cars, a body shop, parts and everything. Like me and Nate, the Sleepy Hollow serviceman, we just like peas and carrots. I'm not a smart man, but if you need a car, you should be running to Sleepy Hollow.
There are so many things we take for granted. So many things. And along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for their survival for granted too. The elderly, disabled, the veterans, people on limited and fixed incomes, or folks that lost jobs in sectors hardest hit during the pandemic. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? Some people just can't come back. And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. struggling to keep their heat, water, and power on. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our heat, water, and power providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
We know taking your child to the dentist can feel like pulling teeth, but at Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, your child arrives with a smile and leaves with specialized oral care tailored to them. Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, where we have big fun taking care of little teeth.
Miami organizations wanted to make sure no one went hungry on a holy day. CBS News' Miami's Trish Christakis gives us a look at Thanksgiving on Good Friday.
Well, the Caring Place has been prepping this food behind me for about 3 weeks. They're expecting to feed 2,000 people as they serve this Good Friday meal that's been a tradition for 16 years. Just ahead of Easter Sunday, the Caring Place is making sure families experiencing homelessness get a meal.
We call it Thanksgiving on Good Friday because the history behind that is we serve a Thanksgiving meal.
Food being prepped for weeks is just the start of this event. There's Easter baskets for kids, a health tent to check wellness for those who can't get to the doctor, and a foot washing station where they're given clean socks and brand new shoes, all in an effort to empower them.
If you're homeless, don't leave homeless. You know, come on into the program that we offer here and you'll have a home.
Something that this man did 5 years ago. He came in struggling with alcoholism and today holds a job in the kitchen.
And it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, you know, just choosing to come through the doors and to help me with my life.
He says witnessing people coming to these events is an unexplainable experience.
Now I get to witness guys coming in for the first time, and that was me, you know, and seeing their reaction on their face when they come through that door, lost and confused, and then 8 months later down the program, you see the transformation. It's not even the same guy that came through the door.
And you're going to have resurrection power.
Over 200 volunteers came today, and they helped put together over 600 Easter baskets that were donated throughout the community, all in an effort to help the people in both Miami-Dade and at their Broward location.
I'm a part of something that's bigger than me, to lift a helping hand to others who are less fortunate, you know. I didn't get that in the beginning through my early years, but now I definitely get it now.
Now, their goal today is to raise 10,000 meals. If they raise enough, an anonymous donor is doubling it, which will then give them 20,000 meals to feed the homeless. In Miami, Trish Christakis, CBS News, Miami.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Let's go. We're going to make you laugh. And the biggest stars in country music, they all come by here.
Really? Yeah. Shut up.
Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is here and ready to help. Anyone in Wisconsin can call, text, or chat to get connected to a trained 988 counselor. Trained counselors are here to support anyone experiencing a suicidal, mental health, or substance use crisis. You can also contact 988 if you're concerned about someone. 988 is confidential and free to all Wisconsin residents. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. We'll be having events all season long. Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, we want to see you here. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
Spring has sprung, the grass has riz. I wonder where the furniture is. At King Furniture, of course.
During our spring clearance event, save an additional 10% off our already low prices. Plus, take advantage of 0% free financing, recliners, sofas, sectionals, dining rooms, and more. With our huge selection of in-stock furniture, low price guarantee, and free delivery, why shop anywhere else?
It's the King Furniture Spring Clearance Sale.
Ettrick Rod & Gun is hosting the annual Hine Memorial Trap Shoot on April 8th. You can sign up from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Trap shoots for both adults and youth. Winners will receive prizes. Food provided by the Hine family. Drinks and shells are available for purchase on site. Come out to support a good cause and have a great time at the Trap Shoot. Contact the numbers below for more information.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. We are just the family sitting around the table.
Best answer ever!
You're always fun.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
Warm. That's all you need to know.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
Thank you for watching News 8. Have a good Easter.